Welcome in everyone, my name is Not Maria and I have 4 containers full of projects that I need to get done. There's no reason why I should have 4 of them and yet here we are. And to make matters worse, each one of these are filled to the brim. So if you like crafting and DIY and upcycling and sewing, why not subscribe and leave a like and maybe watch the rest of this video because I think you'll really like all the projects that I have that I'm going to get done this year. Right, mark my words. Before December 31st, 11:59 p.m. all these 4 boxes empty. I'm not gonna have a single project left to do. And to motivate myself, I'm not gonna buy any new clothes. That includes thrifted. I'm not allowed to buy any thrifted items, any new, any clearance, nothing. Nothing will get added to my wardrobe except for the 4 boxes of stuff that I have yet to upcycle and mend and wash. Yeah, some of these are just wool items that I need to wash first. I'm hoping that this year I can do all this, and I'm hoping that this year you can also get through your mending pile. I think we can do it together. This is kind of my shame, and I don't think you guys are ready for this. I don't have time to explain what's happening behind me. That's another video, but I think if we use my dining table, we should be able to better organize all of my boxes, which you can't see because I fucking dropped them. I have maybe 4 different types of projects that I need to do. Like I said, 1, I need to clean. There are some items that I bought that are 100% wool that I'm not just going to toss in the washing machine. So I got to figure out how to clean those. I have items in here that just need some simple mending. There are some t-shirts that I want to crop. This is a crop sweater. I didn't crop this, but I want to crop some things. I need to hem some pants. There's a lot of things that's just little minor things that I need to upgrade. And the third type of project that I have, if I remember correctly, are upcycles. There are some things that I want to turn into other things that I think could be really fun. I have 3 boxes that are full of fabrics and stuff that I can use with all this. I have so much thread. I have so many notions. I don't think I really need anything because, as I've established in my previous video, it'll be on one side, I can sew, but I can't do great things with it. So let's get to organizing and then we can recoup a little bit. I've had a chance to go through everything, and I think I might have learned a little bit too much about myself. This right here was my original projects bin. And in there, I found my fabric remnant stash. So if I just cut off a trim, would this not be great as like to make patches or scrunchies? Like I have so many pieces of fabric like this from especially hemming my pants and cropping my t-shirts. For the bag, I literally just use the bag that came with our bed sheets. And I also have a smaller one. I think this is from some pillowcases that has, I think, literally just the same thing. I think I could consolidate this now that I'm really looking at it. I also just have like a bunch of bags in here. Again, different uses, different varieties. But like I even have our old net bags. These are just from like Walmart hamper, the 3-piece hamper, whatever. I have a video where I worked on a bunch of home projects. I wanted to make these into garment bags slash specifically the washing bags for like bras and stuff because this mesh, perfect. In fact, this is the bra bag that I already have, and I can probably make something similar. It even has like a little bit more space. I'm a little bit worried about this getting tagged on stuff or like caught on it. So my idea, double layer it. When I went to Phoenix last year, I also went to Daiso and I got this really cute pom-pom-purine one. And I have literally 3 things of these to make a bunch of these. Am I gonna make them pom-pom-purine shaped? No. I think I'm literally just gonna make them like large balls. I don't know. I don't want to tackle the actual projects. I just want to tackle the clothes. So that's a project. I've been thrifting a lot this past year. This is thrifted. These pants are thrifted. Like, I'm finding so many cute clothes that really fit my style, and I want to talk about all that just another time because I have added a bunch of really unique pieces into my wardrobe that make it just a lot more usable and makes me feel very good about my body. Like right now, did you know I'm wearing a crop top? This is just a crop, you can't see this. This is just a crop top and a sweater and like some corduroy pants. I'm living my best life. But a lot of what's in here is also thrifted and I never got around to it and I keep thinking I have it. Let's start with the things that I am gifting off to my roommate. This beanie. I don't wear beanies. I don't know why I ever got this beanie. Actually, I do know why I got this beanie. I got a pair of gloves from Walmart for $1 at the like end of the season or whatever. It was gloves and a hat. I don't want a hat. I don't wear beanies. I don't really wear hats, but my roommate does. I have this really cute tracksuit, mint. I look so good in it. However, I hate the pants. Too cropped to be cropped pants. So I cut them off. Roommate can use these as leg warmers. I have this beach cover up. I don't go to the beach. We live in the desert. I don't know anyone who has a pool. I think I've talked about this recently. So what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna give it to my roommate. This is like right up their alley. This is the kind of stuff that they wear. I think I was also gonna make this into some leg warmers. This would be so cool. Maybe arm warmers. Whatever they do with it, that's on them. And last but not least, I do have these shorts, which are really cute. Originally, I was gonna just turn it into a skirt, and then I kept gaining weight, and now it doesn't fit me at all. I have some little things that I can add onto my jackets and stuff. I have a jacket that I've been wanting to upcycle and whatnot, but I'm also kind of debating whether I should or not, just because I do need to make sure that I have at least one jacket that is work appropriate, and right now it's the jacket that I was planning on doing all this to. That might get rehashed somehow. I might put these on pants or like a vest or something. I don't know yet. All that over. Let's actually get into the actual projects. Like the ones that we're actually going to tackle on this channel over this year. Let's start with the easy category. These are all things that I need to just wash, to clean. I might need to take some of these to the dry cleaners. For others of these, I just gotta do a little extra. I got this beautiful baby blue button up. It is like the most interesting fabric. It's 100%, it's because it's 100% silk. I can't just, and that's why I didn't just wash it in the washing machine. See reverse. How do I wash this? Hand wash separately in cold water. Do not bleach, line dry, cool iron. For best results, dry clean. Okay, well, this shirt, cool as fuck. I love baby blue. The next two are kind of in the similar vein. I've shown off these cool ass pants before. These are 100% wool pants that are made in Mexico. I think I just have to hand wash this and kind of treat this like wool. They're really nice. I got those for $4, and I got these nice men's Burberry pants. Our next category is just everything that needs to be mended. So these are small, simple projects where I'm still keeping the look, vibe, whatever, of the garment the same. It just needs to be repaired or maybe hemmed, or like I just need to do the smallest little thing to be able to actually wear it. So what does that include? I have these really cute little frilly socks that I want to try and wear this year, especially when I'm feeling a little bit more femme, but I haven't been able to. But the cute little bow on my other sock has fallen off. So what I'm going to do with these two, because they're kind of just hot glued, or actually it might be fabric glued on. The back of this is like kind of hard because of the fabric glue, so I'm just going to try and sew. We'll see how it goes. Ignore how wrinkly these pants are. I just need to hem them. They're like nice little work pants, slacks, if you will. They need to be washed. but I just need to hem them a little bit. Hey, what are you doing? This is a pair of black tight leggings. There are just some little holes on the bottom around the crotch area, and they're fairly small, so those should be an easy fix. This cardigan sweater thing is a classic on my channel. However, it's gotten shorter in the back than it is in the front. Like, the skulls have gotten really squished. So what I need to do is see if I can block it so I can just kind of stretch them back out a little bit and have a cardigan that isn't just like cropped in the back but long in the front. A little weird, maybe a little bit more labor intensive. I've never actually like blocked a sweater. I don't know if it's even possible, and I don't know what I'm gonna do if it's not possible. If you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments. These are the shorts that were turned from the jumpsuit pants. However, I did try kind of folding them over. I don't think I'm gonna go with that. I think some bias tape to put around the outside just so I can finish off the shorts. I want to have them ready for the summertime so that I can kind of wear them maybe the springtime. I have this fan that I got from Comic-Con, and if you notice, there is a raw edge across the top of this. So what am I gonna do? Again, more bias tape, hopefully just seal that up so that it doesn't keep fraying, because look at how cute this is. And with how hot it gets in the summertime, this is gonna be so helpful. I just don't want to use it as often because I don't want it to break. This is a beautiful bodysuit that I used in this video for one of my many outfits. And in this, I guess this isn't really much of a, it needs to be mended, because like nothing's broken. I just want / need to add just a little something to hold it in the back. If I'm gonna wear this out, obviously I'm gonna wear something underneath it. However, it just falls. Like the more you move, it just kind of starts slipping, and I don't want to do that. Here's another sock. This one, the heel has another big hole. So I'm going to do some visible mending on this and try and reinforce the heel a little bit better. These are socks that I got secondhand from my brother. He got them from Journeys, and they don't sell that kind of sock anymore, or at least like, maybe it's because they've been worn for so long that they feel different. They're just so soft and comfortable. And when I've tried going back to get more, it doesn't feel the same. I've got a cute skirt. Ooh. This skirt, it's just too long. It's like, it's just too long. I think I want to raise it like an inch, not an inch, like 2 inches. So that's more of a mini skirt. If you watched my previous video, I talked about the stuff that I made in 2025. This shirt is one of them. I made this really cute cropped-ish shirt for a concert that I went to, which is included in this vlog. I hand-stitched the letters onto this shirt, but I didn't add any interfacing because I was on a really tight time crunch. I literally finished the last, like the back of it, the day before we left. I need to go back and just add some interfacing. Next up are these overalls. I got these for my Over the Garden Wall cosplay, where I did a Greg cosplay that was supposed to be for Unfair in this video. The worst thing could have possibly happened where I accidentally ripped these. I had one strap on, one strap off, and I went to stand up and I accidentally... So I'm thinking I could do a little something decorative. Do I want to make it look invisible? Do I want to add just like a little bit of embroidery or something to make it kind of cute? I think adding some embroidery to this would make it really cute. Less usable as Greg, but I don't know. I think it would be fine if I just added a little bit of something. Next is actually an item I've had for a long time. So I have this thigh pack that I use for cosplay that I got from some sort of like army surplus booth at MTAC. I dyed it black I use thick dye or whatever, but I never heat set it. So I want to make sure that I do that because it is, and last but not least, in this category at least, if you watched this video where I showed you everything I thrifted in like, what, April till like September, maybe October, you'll know I have this really cool Wrangler vest that I thrifted for $6, but I washed it. I just put it in the wash instead of hand washing it, and then I dried it a lot. The beautiful fringe is all like tight and hard. I tried following some recommendations online to try and just make the leather strips soft again, and none of it worked. I'm either going to have to seam rip all of this and remove all these nice beautiful buttons and just replace the fringe, or I could go into some of the Western wear shops and I can see if they can fix it for me. Or I might be able to take it to some sort of, maybe I could just have someone else fix it for me, because I'm really sad about this one. This, when it was first on me, looked so good, and I'm just distraught, I'm sad, I'm upset that I fucked it up. I messed it up so badly. For my last category, we have upcycles. Starting off strong, I have this hoodie that I got when we first moved to New Mexico. And I got some marker on the front, and it's having some major pilling, and the letters are kind of dying. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna crop this. I'm thinking of doing it like just under the armpits slash like just under the lettering. It'll be like here-ish. I think that could be really cute. If not, I might just cut out the letters all together and just have like a little like bolero type thing. For anyone that's actually viewed my content for a while, any of you that are there from when I was posting on Instagram, would remember this dress. I've had this dress for a few years now. I think I got it in like 2016. It's cute, it's soft, it's got fun little lettuce hem sleeves. Originally, I wanted to make this into a bodysuit because I have the length to do a bodysuit, and I think I still might. If that proves to be too difficult for me, I'll just make it into a cute little cropped sweater moment. I have two shorts that I want to combine. I have these old swim trunks that I kind of forgot about. They're not swim trunks. They're like the Modesty swimsuit bottoms. And don't look at how wrinkly it is. It's been in the box for like a year and a half, maybe two. I have these really cute pink, these are really short. I've worn these on camera before. I have to censor myself. I've got to censor what I've got going on. So I think if I add these Modesty shorts into, then I can combine and maybe have something where you can't actually see my shorts, or you can't actually see my underwear or anything. I think it'll work well. I just have to make sure that I'm able to kind of stretch everything out enough. These next shorts, I love. I think they're so cute. They're like this little pastel-y pink. I remember watching someone recently talking about things from 2016 that they wish would come back. And for me, that's colorful denim. Colorful denim makes me so happy. It's so fun. But this is way too pale. This kind of pink shorts, not really something I tend to wear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dye these probably a darker purple, because I think that could be really fun. Especially if I can find something that matches my beautiful vest. If not, maybe just like a darker pink. The same way that I had that boy kisser, girl kisser t-shirt in like a dark color, I want to dye this like a splotchy kind of black. I explained in the video where I was showing off the stuff that I made in 2025 that I really liked how splotchy and kind of tie-dye the dark gray was on like the lighter gray. Not lighter gray, but like dark gray and black. And when I washed it a second time, it kind of didn't go through. So I want to kind of tie-dye this in a similar-ish way. dark gray with black. Make it a little more splotchy. And I want to crop it. I found like the perfect length of shirt for casual wear, and this is not it. This is too long. All of these items also have to be dyed. This, My Melody Hot Topic tank top, again with the pastels. I like the pastels. I just want it to be a little bit darker. It just needs a little touch up. It just needs a little bit of a tie-dye job so that it can go back to the way that it looked when I first got it, which I really liked a lot. I have these cute little house shorts. They're Crayola. I don't like having things in white, so especially not stuff around the house. I don't remember if I stained these. I just want to dye these. I don't really care what color. Maybe they'll also be kind of fun in tie-dye. Who knows? I guess we'll see when we get there. Pastel, buttercup, little baby yellow. Don't like that. So I think I'm going to dye it some sort of like dark orange, similar to like what I have with this dress. Maybe a little bit darker. Ignore the fluffies on this one. But another shirt. This one I have actually stained in a couple of places. So I want to dye this and make the armpit longer so it's much more of like a muscle tee. I think this should be the last item that needs to be dyed, but I used this for my Fallon cosplay. Check out the vid here. It's a shirt from Hollister that I got on sale on my birthday a couple years ago, and it is so freaking cute, so summery, but I got a big thing of like makeup right on the front. My vision is for this to be red. Any other color, I don't think I would have picked it, but if this had been in red, I still would have bought it. You know what I mean? I like how this fits. I think it's so fun. It's so summery. I got this little bag at some point, little embroidery stuff on it. Really cute, really fun, cute little hand stitching. Really even, really well done. However, this is technically a bag. It's really small. I hate holding bags like this. So what I want to do is I want to cut this out and just patch it onto something else. And then I can use the rest of this fabric for some other stuff, some patches, some whatnots. I have this Hello Kitty and Friends shirt where the neck has just gotten really stretched out. So I'm going to cut it out, maybe also crop it. I have a shirt that fits off the shoulder and cropped, so I think I might do the same thing. Really fun for summer. I thrifted this skirt. Is she not just beautiful? However, she doesn't quite fit. The place I got it from didn't have a fitting room, and I was like, I'm gonna get the skirt anyways. What I'm thinking is take the waistline further down into the skirt so that it fits more like a midi skirt, and I remove the zipper from the side. So I just have like a little elastic waistband, and that should fit a lot better. Another t-shirt, but I have this one. It just says Pride on the front, and I want to make this into a baby tee. I just need to crop it. Literally, I just need to crop it. This one really ended off the year strong. This is the last item that I thrifted in 2025. A Bratz World Tour t-shirt. It's got 2001 on the back. I don't know if that's when the shirt would have come out. The plan. We're cropping it. That's it. I'm just gonna crop it so that the hem, or like the bottom of it, is just under all this. I'm so excited to wear this. I just need to crop it. Everything else that I have is business shirts. And ignore how wrinkly they are. I have these like men's formal button-up, whatever. For this one, it could be cool to make it half red or burgundy and make the other half black. I have to make sure that everything kind of fits together. Won't that be so cool? I don't know if I'm going to keep them long or if I'm going to crop them. I don't know what the vibes are just yet, but I do know that maybe doing that could be really cool. Or I have just like some other colors, blues and grays. This one might get dyed, but I want to make it into one of those like faux colors. So cut it off like just about here, just enough that I can kind of tuck it into my shirt a little bit. Then I'm gonna have half of a red shirt and half of a black shirt. So maybe I could just make one Frankenstein shirt. And I do have this really cool D&D, Dungeons and Dragons movie hoodie that I got from Walmart. It's super oversized because I got it quite a bit bigger. But when I was painting recently, I did touch the paint a little bit. I think this could be fixed with some embroidery. I'm thinking I could do some sort of like cool dragon on the side. I don't know. Maybe something. We'll do something to make it kind of fun and interesting. I'm hoping maybe once a month for this year, I can upload a video where I start tackling a lot of this. Or just maybe include it in some of the videos that I'm already making. I really want to make my clothes a lot more fun and unique and kind of tailored to me and what I like and what I would feel comfortable in. Because tell me why everything is so freaking expensive for A, being plastic, B, being poorly built, and C, not fitting in a way that would fit most people or even like a good amount of people. It's more like they're trying to set clothes as the standard and not bodies as the standard. You know what I mean? So I've really been enjoying thrifting recently because I'm able to find pieces that are unique and that I can upcycle without feeling super guilty about them in terms of like how much they cost. I recently finished digitizing my wardrobe. As I was kind of adding everything up, I noticed that most of the items in my closet were either gifted or I paid less than $20 for it. I made this video a while ago talking about my thoughts on underconsumption, and one of the points that I mentioned is how there's a lot of different ways to kind of reduce your consumption. For me, it's been raiding my partner's wardrobe, raiding my friends' wardrobes, raiding my friends' wardrobes, and raiding the thrift stores for fun, unique items. But if that seems daunting, I started just buying things on clearance. Like, now that I have a bunch of stuff that I can work with, I just want to make it fit me in the ways that I want it to. All that rambling just to say that I'm very excited to make my wardrobe fit me as much as I can, to kind of step away from fast fashion as I've been doing the past couple years, and to really work on my sewing skills. I'm very excited for these projects and I really hope that you join me. I'm just finding ways to make this an okay year, because right now it is all sorts of scary out there. Stay safe, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye!